Good evening and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the first episode of FOZZ'S Friday Night Podcast. I'm Foz, and this episode is brought to you by Curve Clothing in partnership with Prospect Marketplace News Express. Before we get started, make sure to follow us on all platforms so you know when episodes are going live, special leaks, and of course, merch. Congrats to our winner of the $50 voucher, Lynn Matthews, and the $200 Ultimate gift card, Joel Williams. Stay tuned for another giveaway later in the podcast. Starting the night off early, I'm here with co-host Chaz.
Sorry, mate.
Nice of you to join us. Who'll be joining us tonight. Very nice. How are you, Chaz? And thanks for being a part of the first episode.
No, that's all right. I'm glad to be here on a Friday night when I could be at the pub.
Hey, most of us could be.
That's correct. But I am not doing too bad for Friday night.
Not doing too bad. That's all right. Much planned for the weekend?
No, working.
Working tomorrow?
I do all the time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very nice. Tell us a bit about yourself before we get started.
Well, I live in Launceston.
Yep.
I am 18 years of age, going on 19 in October.
Next year. That's what you were going to say, weren't you?
I was going to... Oh, I'll have to shut up. I enjoy playing basketball.
Yep.
And football.
Soccer.
Yeah, whatever you want to say, mate.
Or Australian rules.
Yeah, that one.
That one.
I am into my cars.
Yep.
So I like four drivings. I like building cars. I like fixing cars, which I'm doing most of the time. And speaking on cars, I drive an LS1 Patrol.
Very nice. Tell us a little bit about that car.
Well, it's a GU Patrol.
Yep.
It's got a V8 out of a Commodore in it. If you don't understand what an LS is, that's the engine.
Yep.
I enjoy I built the car for full driving, so it's got 35-inch tyres. I keep the lift pretty standard though, so about 2 inches. Keep it
2 inches.
Keep it low to the ground.
Yep.
Sort of minimise the rolling
Fair
side
enough.
of things.
What's the horsepower like?
You're running about 400.
It's pretty shit.
Yeah. What's your car have? Sorry, what do you drive actually?
Mitsubishi Triton.
Oh yeah, so about 2 horsepower. If it's lucky to start.
7.
Oh yeah.
No, what do you reckon it runs? About 100?
What sort of Triton is it?
2.5 litre turbo diesel.
Yeah, so you're running about 150 odd.
150, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Very nice. And you said you were a builder?
Yes.
And
I don't think I said that, but I am a builder.
well, I've got it written here, so you must have said it.
Yeah, well, I am definitely a builder, yes.
Yep.
I'm a third-year apprentice
Third year.
with a company called Incline Construction.
Very nice.
Yes.
And so you're going to complete your apprenticeship with them?
Yeah, hopefully I'll want to complete my apprenticeship with them and work for them for a while.
Good company overall?
Yeah, I love them.
Yep.
Probably the best building company in Lonnie.
And you do residential, commercial?
Residential, so just your houses.
Yep.
Yeah, do a lot of work for Wilson Homes and that.
Yeah, very nice.
Yes.
And you work many hours a week?
About 50 odd.
It's a couple.
Yeah, it is, but houses have to be built.
Pay some bills.
People need roofs to live under, so
Yep, very nice.
it's no time to wait.
Yep, and do you see yourself in probably the next 10 years, departing ways with Incline, you said, and starting your own company, or you see you working for them for a while?
I would like to start my own company, but you never know, I might be put in charge there one day.
Yeah.
So, but love the company, so probably won't leave them.
Very nice.
Yes. What about yourself? What do you do?
Builder for Voss.
Yes, says it all about yourself.
Thanks, mate. I participate in building activities, commercial.
You do a lot of building or just a lot of standing around?
No, I actually hate standing around. I find it makes the day go really slow. So sometimes if I need to pick up a broom or something, I broom a little bit and then
Look busy.
Yeah, keep busy. That's all you got to do,
There's
isn't
difference. There's the difference. Looking busy and keeping busy.
No, well, I keep busy. Currently setting out a big floor at the Health Hub in Launceston.
Oh yeah, that's been going for about 4 years.
7, try 7. No, we're
Anyway.
2 years in, so should be completed by the end of this year, but you never know what happens. Defects come through, and we'll be still working there in 2029.
No doubt you didn't put any form work in the conch, so...
No, you mean Rio?
Yeah, same thing. Form work's what you put around the conch.
It is. Very nice.
I'm not a concreter, so...
No, I'm a part-time
don't expect me to get
concreter.
everything right. I got a question for you.
Yep.
Why did you start this podcast?
Oh, well, I was bored one day.
Yeah, I could tell because you ring me up and you go, "Hey Chaz, let's start a podcast." I'm like, "Yeah, whatever." Next minute, fucking $6,000 worth of gear turned up at the door. You're
Financial deficit.
Can
How
you-
this getting?
You're like, "Can you come build these tables for me?" No worries, man.
Yeah,
I'm the
no.
builder. You're the concreter.
Well, that's fine. I did the save to fucking put all this shit on. Yeah, so I was looking around Tassie in my off time at Voss because we don't do much apparently. I feel like I'm flat out every day. I come home and go to bed.
You work your 38 hours and you get out of there.
Bloody oath. No minute extra. Looking around Tassie and I was thinking, what's a good career or like good entrepreneurship that not many people do? And I was thinking I could start my own clothing brand, but that takes time, money. You have to really think through it. Podcast, you can just sit here and talk shit
With
to
your
mates
mates.
for about 45 minutes and then
Which we
call
do
it a
every
day.
day anyway.
Yeah, we do. So I was thinking, that'd be an alright idea. And as you said, $6,000 worth of gear turned up on the front step. And I was like, let's film the first episode. So that's what we're doing tonight.
She'll be a bit rough, but we'll get through it.
Yeah, it's first episode, so no cuts. I don't want to do a cut take.
No.
Might as well go flow through.
What's your long-term goal?
Oh, I've got lots of goals. To be a millionaire, to be a billionaire. Long-term goal is to try and, get the podcast up and about, get lots of people watching it, get our regular viewers, regular listeners, get the merch going. Shout out curveclothing.shop to buy all your merch. Get to that later.
Comfy, warm, everything you need.
Yep.
Cheap.
Cheap. $50 for this hoodie. Very nice. We won't plug it yet though. Where was I? And like something like a Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. Like imagine the Tonight Show with Foz.
FOZZ'S Friday night show.
FOZZ'S Friday night podcast live. I'm hoping to do some live later in the day, but can only hope.
That'd be fun.
Good. But we've got to say a big thank you to our sponsors. Well, they made some of that stuff possible, some of our giveaways happening. So we'll start off with, if looking for a small gift for a friend or some scratchies to keep grandma happy, Prospect News Agency will have it. TJ and the team at Prospect News Express strive to bring you the best service while you sort out your last minute gifts. They have gifts for all ages, which include Tats Lotto and giftware, and they'd love to help you any day in a Y. Jesus.
That would keep my grandma happy.
Love to help you any day that ends in a Y. That's every day. Thanks to Prospect News Express for sponsoring the next segment of FOZZ'S Friday Night Podcast. Gamble responsibly. Do you gamble responsibly?
No, I do not.
Do you blow all your money on the pokies and stuff like that, Keno?
You name it, I've probably put all my money through it and lost it all.
Doesn't surprise me. Thanks to Prospect News Express for sponsoring the AFL NBA Weekly Update. We thought we'd mix it up and try something different. We like sport sometimes. But
Most of the time when your team's winning.
yeah, for sure. So you're a big follower of the NBA, Chaz, aren't you?
Yeah, I'd say so.
What team do you support?
I'll go for the Lakers, but I'm not.
You're a LeBron James fan, aren't you?
No, I'm not a LeBron
Bronny
follower.
James?
No, don't like any of them. I love Kyrie Irving
Kyrie Irving.
because he reminds me of myself when I
A big pussy.
play. No, you can dribble the ball. He's got good handles. He can lead the team. He can shoot the ball. He does it all.
So do you see the Pacers, because the Pacers are leading 3-1, do you see the Knicks making a comeback, taking it to Game 7?
I think they'll take it to a Game 7, yes.
Yep.
But I don't think they'll win in the Game 7. I think the Pacers have it over them.
So you put your paycheck on the Pacers, would you?
No,
You put it on black.
that's just what I believe.
That's what you believe.
Yes.
Would you put it on black or red?
What are we saying now? What sort of colours are we seeing here? I'm just saying a lot of black, so probably black.
Black? Okay.
The signs here everywhere.
Who do you think's going to win the chip? Because OKC are already in the final, and they've had a dominant run so far, beating the Timberwolves 4-1 in the conference finals.
I'd love to back the Pacers, but I think the OKC.
Dominant young side.
Yes.
Very nice. Very nice. You want to give us an AFL update while you're at it?
I don't really want to because I'm looking at the score sheet right here and it is not very good. So, my team, I support the North Melbourne Roos.
Yep.
Which isn't a good look on me, but I back them. I think they're a good team.
The Spoon Roos.
Yeah, we'll get to your team in a minute.
Okay.
We played my mother's team, Collingwood, so it wasn't a real good look when we lost to them by 45 points. Gave me a bit of shit about that.
Yep.
And yeah, but I believe the Roos will make a comeback in the next couple of years.
For sure.
Whether it's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 years into the
Probably
future.
win. Have they won a premiership since you've been alive?
Yeah, I think they have.
I don't think they have.
No, I don't give a fuck. They'll win one day.
When you did.
Anyway, what team do you support?
The Carlton Blues. We had a dominant loss this week, losing to GWS by 28 points. What are your thoughts on that?
That's a joke.
Well, we turned up till half time, and after half time, just as usual, we go straight to the pub.
Yep.
Leave our reserve side out there. Patrick Cripps, he's playing well though.
Patrick Cripps, I don't like that bloke.
You don't like that
He's
bloke?
a big flop.
Nick
Just
Dacos.
pulls Brownlow points out of his ass.
He dominated the AFL last year.
No, he didn't.
Dominated the Brownlow and the AFL.
Talking about the Brownlow, who do you reckon will win it?
I reckon Nick Dacos is in for this year.
Oh, yeah, you're just copying my answer.
Oh, it's not your answer, but I could see the Wizard making an appearance.
Absolutely not. Nick Dacos, all the way. It's his year. He's come close for a few years now. He's getting it this year.
You don't have to lean forward.
I do, because I'm getting really pissed off because he hasn't won it yet. And I just want to see the young kids ride.
Must I say that his brother is almost playing as good as him?
No, he's not.
He is.
Only because Nick Dacos helped him.
Bit of brotherly love.
Yes.
Who's your premiership favourite?
I'm back in Collingwood.
Back in Collingwood again.
Only because they're my second favourite team because of my mum.
Yep.
What about yourself?
Oh, well, I'd hope to see Carlton to win the premiership, but it's very unlikely.
That's like saying that West Coast is going to win it.
Well, it's nothing like it, but hey, that's all right. And you see the mid-season AFL draft happened a couple nights ago. Couple big draftees.
No one too deadly.
No one that could beat Nick Dacos, that's for sure. Yep. And I see probably Hawthorn and Collingwood being in the grand final.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Hawthorn Collingwood. Very nice.
Anyway, we'll take her to a quick little fact here.
You got a fact for us,
Yeah,
okay?
I do on this sheet right here.
Yep.
It says, here's a random fact about round 11 in the footy. There was a total of 28 charges.
Yep.
The most in any round this year so far.
You mean charges like umpires reported him or something like that?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Anyway, resulting in over $33,000 in fines.
33.
Fuck.
Jesus, imagine what we could do with 33,000. That'd be a big night at the Merch. What do you reckon?
And only Sydney's Callum Miles copping a 1-game suspension.
1 game suspension. Out of 28 charges, we only got 1 suspension with lots of fines.
Yes.
Jesus.
So
Yeah,
obviously the umpires do not know what they're doing.
Well, they've gotten worse this year, haven't they?
Oh, it's ridiculous. The AFL's just turned into a pussy fest.
Soft league. Very nice. Thanks for that fact.
Anyway, speaking on suspensions.
Oh, don't start.
I hear you're suspended from basketball.
I am. I'm suspended from basketball Australia-wide.
Ouch. How did that happen?
Well, as you talked on the Baptist League before, I was playing in the grand final of the Baptist League in the B-Men.
Which I was on your team then.
You were.
I was.
Don't act surprised.
So I know exactly what happened. How about we talk to the fans on this one, because I'm just going to sit here and laugh.
Okay. We started the night off. We're in the grand final. We walked up in suits. Jet had his dress on because that's what he wears.
Jet's my little brother.
Yep.
He was also on our team.
Yeah. And we rocked up in suits, all confident, ready for a big after party.
We had it in the bag.
We did. We came from 4th, didn't we?
All the way up.
We went a long way.
We were probably the best team in the league.
Were we first? Oh, maybe we were first then.
We were first.
Okay.
Lost 2 games all season.
Okay, we lost 2 games all season. We were first. So we went the easy way to the grand final. Besides the point, in the grand final, I copped an absolute elbow to the face. I didn't like it. It was a foul. It did not get called. So I decided I'd run down the other side of the court and push a bloke onto his face. Because it felt nice. I proceeded to get an unsportsmanlike foul. Fair enough, because the bloke face
it tends to happen when you push someone on their face.
It does.
Especially in a Baptist league.
Well, it's a non-contact sport anyway, isn't it?
Yes, somewhat.
I proceeded to not mouth back, but so-called I did apparently mouth back. That was only the beginning, though. And so I got reported by the umpire, which I won't name names because he's already got a reputation, and if people watching this know, you'd probably understand who it is. So then I got reported for 16 weeks or 4 weeks cumulatively. 4 weeks altogether. It doesn't really matter how the word's spelled. 4 weeks altogether. And so I decided to appeal it at the tribunal, an independent tribunal. No one from basketball. So I went to the tribunal and they pretty much told me that I would deserve 6 weeks. And I didn't want 6 weeks. I was coaching at the time and we were about to make the grand final. So I pretty much cracked the shits with them, told them that they were wrong and that they had fucked. And pretty much he said to me that I was the problem and I was the one that fucked up. So pretty much told me he should watch his back or it won't end well for him. And that got me a year. It doesn't stop there, does it?
No.
I proceeded to later that night make what was it?
A petition.
A petition.
About the umpire that made the call.
I made a petition about the umpire that made the call, calling him biased, unfair, and pretty much just an idiot in general. Now, the general manager of the competition pretty much said to me, take it down by 5 p.m. or you will get a 3-year ban. So you know what I did? I left it up.
Foz was not having it.
I was not having any of that.
But you had a fair few people sign your petition.
I did. I had 100 sign it in the first hour. And I took it down at 5:05. Yeah. All good, champ?
All good, mate. All good.
Thank you.
Perfect, mate.
Pretty much, I got a 3-year ban for that. And I'm allowed back in September of 2027.
Who was that guy?
Some idiot, I think. 2027, I'm allowed back.
That stings.
It does. Hurts the bank account as well.
Definitely hurts my team's performance because you were a big part of the team.
You calling me fat again?
Oh, I'm talking about the suspension, not your weight.
You idiot. I'm not so lucky, but you could be. FOZZ'S Friday Night podcast is pleased to give away 3 different items. That's alright, isn't it?
Yes, that's very generous of you,
It
Foz.
is.
What are you giving away, mate?
I'm giving away 1 times fuel voucher, $100 fuel voucher.
I could use that for the big LS.
It could be. Wouldn't get you
just
much
take
though.
it.
No, none of that. I'm giving 1 times Newstead pub food voucher.
Oh, the Newstead pub. I
Yeah,
love that
you
place.
love it. We might take that one, will we?
Yeah, they got pokies there as well.
No, it's a food voucher, not a pokey voucher.
That doesn't mean you can't have a feed and then go slap 10 for the pokey.
Hey, nothing wrong.
No.
And we're also giving away 2 times limited edition FOZZ'S Friday Night hoodies. If you want to go into the draw to win this stuff,
I want them.
stand up and represent. Show them.
Oh, yeah, I'll give them a look.
Give them a little spin.
You got FOZZ'S logo right here, and then on the back you'll have your name. Or I don't know if they'll have their name.
Oh, you can get your name on it.
And you also have got the
tags, the handles.
handles, yeah.
So
go follow all of them.
if you look up there, curveclothing.shop. Go buy a jumper. We've also got a 10% off sale at the moment. You just use code FFNP10 FOZZ'S
Yeah.
Friday Night Podcast 10.
And I reckon the more merch that we sell is the more that we give away.
That's right. The more we sell, the more we give away.
Could be coming straight back into your pocket.
And if you want to win this, then share and comment on either Instagram or Facebook post about this podcast. So when this podcast goes live, there'll be a post about it going live. You share and comment on that post and you'll go into the draw. But thanks for all the recent support. It's been great so far.
Yes, it has.
Trying to get our name out there. We've done all right.
Anyway, we're going to go on to a quick little game now.
A quick little game.
Oh, well, I don't know if it'll be quick. It's going to be hilarious, I reckon. And
Oh, Jesus.
could be giving away a bit of money in this one.
Says who?
You, mate.
Oh, you making me give away more money?
Yes, we will be giving away money if you lose. Anyway, we're going to play a game. I'm going to ask Foz 8 general questions,
Yep.
and he has to tell me if they are true or false.
True or false? Is that all I got to do?
Yes.
Okay, that should be pretty easy. 50-50 chance.
Yep. And if you get more than 3 wrong,
Oh,
what are we going to give away? A $100 voucher.
you said it, not me.
We'll be giving away a $100 voucher if he gets 3 or more wrong, and that will be coming straight out of your pocket.
Doesn't seem like a very fair game.
Anyway,
Rightio, let's start her.
I've got a little list here. Alright, are you ready?
I am ready.
We'll start off with question number 1.
Question number 1, okay.
K, alright, the letter K
Yep.
is worth 4 points in Scrabble.
K is worth 4 points in Scrabble. K. True.
And that is correct.
That's looking good for me.
Alright. This is question number 2. If
Yep.
anyone's just joining now. Question number 2.
Yep.
In a deck of cards, does the king card have a mustache?
Does King Card have a mustache? I'm trying to look around for something to help me. It does.
False.
It doesn't have a mustache.
It does not have a mustache. And we'll mark that here. So, we won't show you the answers though. That is 1 wrong.
1 wrong.
Alright. We are on to question number 3.
Question
and this is a
3.
tricky one.
Oh, God.
This is a tricky one.
Yep, hit me with it.
A lion's roar,
Yep.
so the animal, a
Yeah,
lion,
lion.
its roar can be heard from 8 kilometres away.
Yeah, that's true.
Correct.
That's alright. I don't want to give away any vouchers.
Right, number 4.
So I've got 2 correct.
Yep,
One
one
wrong.
wrong, 2 correct. An octopus out of the ocean
Yep.
has 3 hearts.
That is true as well. I know that question.
That is true.
Keeping my money in my pocket now.
Right, I've got another. This one will stump a few people because this is something that you hear all the time.
Yep. Okay, hit me.
Goldfish
Yep.
have a 2-second memory.
That's true.
That is false.
Go.
Right?
Is it
It
30
says here-
seconds?
Their memories can last up to 2 months. Yep,
So everyone says that goldfish don't have a memory.
that is incorrect.
Jesus. So how many I've got correct? Oh, Jesus. Correct.
You've got 2 wrong,
Jesus.
so you can't get another one wrong.
3. Oh, how many left?
4. So you got to get 3 out of 4.
Okay.
All right. This you probably will get this one.
Okay, good. I like
I
this.
hope you will get this one.
Okay.
The letter A
Yep.
is the most common letter used in the English alphabet.
False.
Correct.
Be
It is
E,
not.
wouldn't it?
Yep, it is E. All right, we've got question. What is it?
How many-
One,
how many
two,
have I got?
3, 4, 5, 6. We're on to question 7.
2 wrong.
Yep.
Okay.
ASOS.
ASO.
The letters ASOS
Yep.
stands for as seen on screen.
As seen on screen. ASOS as seen on screen. False.
Incorrect.
It's true.
It is true.
So is that 3 wrong?
Yes, it is.
3 or more wrong.
Do you want to do double or nothing?
Yeah, double or nothing. $200 voucher.
Right, you got a 50-50 chance.
Okay.
If you get one of them wrong, we'll give away a $200 voucher. If you get both of them right, we'll give away a $50 voucher.
Done deal.
All right. Your next one.
Yep.
Second last, so number 7. There is no word in the English alphabet that rhymes with orange.
That's true.
That is correct.
There's no word.
Anyway.
I did see Eminem do something like that, but he mixed it up. He was like, orange. Rhymes with porage. Okay,
Alright.
hit me.
The
Come
last
on.
question. It is not a bad question either.
It's gonna
It
stump
could
me.
stump you. A horse
Oh, God.
is the national animal in Scotland.
Oh, jeez. You know, I actually wrote true and false questions for the podcast I was going to do for the first episode. And I'm pretty sure I had this question in it. And I'm going to say it's false. The horse is not the national animal.
No, you're right, but what is the national animal?
Well, I was going to say the Loch Ness Monster.
No.
But... Oh,
No.
Loch Ness Monster. But... Oh, horse, national, Scottish... I don't know. Let's give away a $200 voucher. Tell me.
It is a unicorn. Well,
Rightio.
we will be giving away a $200 voucher because you do not know general questions.
I
You're
do.
done.
No, you did a double or nothing for no reason. Rightio, we'll be giving away a $200 voucher like Chaz said. What will we do? Will we do it in the other giveaway as well?
Nah, we'll do a separate.
We'll do a
giveaway.
separate one. All you've got to do,
It's comment
maybe-
on the YouTube video.
or we could do a Facebook post, a true or false question, and if they get it correct, they can Google it, but if they get it correct, they go into the draw.
Yep.
Sound good? Done deal?
Done deal.
Beautiful. That's bullshit. Rightio. Do you have something to talk about? Karaoke at the Newstead pub. Would you like to talk about that quickly?
I can.
Because you love the Newstead pub so much, and we love the Newstead pub. So sponsor us, Newstead pub. Sponsor us. Shout out to the Newstead pub.
I don't really want to talk about this one, but I will.
Bit embarrassing for you.
For us.
Well, imagine if I showed some of the videos that I took of you at the Newstead pub with those ladies that are 60 years old.
I want a drink. So here me and Fozza, one Saturday night sitting at home doing nothing, as we usually do.
Yeah.
And we were like, fuck it, might as well just go up to the Newstead pub because she's only up the road.
Yep.
And we were up there on the pokies a little bit. Probably had about 10 drinks each at this point.
Just
And
the usual Friday, isn't
some
it?
people with a microphone and a speaker walked in and didn't think of anything of it at first.
No.
And then we hear some people singing. And they were drunk people.
Just like you and I.
Yeah. And we were like, what do we have to do to sing a song? And old mate was like, just put your name on this list. So I look at the list and there's about 20 names are up down on it. So me and Foz give the bloke $50 each to put our names up the top of the list. And
We brought a show, didn't we?
I was pretty drunk. We're both pretty drunk. And
Yeah.
I don't remember what song we sung, but we put on a show. There was people dancing with us, people filming us. And we put that much of a show on that people wanted us to sing with them.
Yeah.
So that was pretty fun.
And I don't know if you remember that night, but I don't know if I can really say this. But you ended up getting, like, taken out, like, one of the bartenders put you in a chokehold and carried you out of the Newstead pub because you were being an idiot.
Well, I don't remember that, but it's probably true.
I got, like, lots of videos of it. I'd like to show them, but probably best not.
Yeah.
Very nice. And based on the topic of singing and just weird shit, do you want to talk a bit about drag queen bingo?
Oh, that's another thing I wouldn't like to mention, but we will.
Yeah.
So, I'm not sure how many of you live in Launceston, but there's a place called the Reggie's Bar, which is in town.
Next to the Princess Theatre.
Yep, and they every second Wednesday.
Yeah, something. Yeah, every second Wednesday. Yeah.
night they hosted a drag queen bingo, and me and Foz went to that one night. It gets it's a good thing to go to if you can get to one. Go do it because it's pretty funny and fun.
It's weird as, but
and
it's good with lots of people.
We didn't win much, but we got pretty rowdy.
As the name sounds, it's drag queen person that's hosting it. It's in a.
It's a man who pretends to be a lady.
Well, there you go. That gives you the definition of drag queen, and you play bingo. So pretty much the he-male, the she-male, or whatever you want to call it, rolls the numbers out like normal bingo that you play.
And it's not normal. Like she cracks jokes, like all these dirty jokes, and it gets pretty wild.
It does. It's good on a Wednesday night, but not good if you got to work the next morning. Very nice. And, well, I don't know how long this podcast's going for so far. 31 minutes. That's all right. Good first episode. We're just trying to, touch the water, get a little feel for it, aren't we? Have a little paddle.
That's correct.
Do you have any weird workplace stories that you want to talk about? Like, just anything weird?
I wouldn't say weird as such, but I've got one memory that come up on my phone today, actually.
Oh, God.
It was when I got shot with a nail gun on my, would have only been 4th week working there, I reckon, and my workmate shot me with a coil gun. So we're building a fence, and what a coil gun is it's got a rack of nails in it, like a big circle of nails, so it holds more nails than a normal nail gun.
Yep.
And it has a bump trigger on it, so if you pull the trigger in and bump it into something, it will shoot.
Shoot, yeah.
So he had the trigger pulled in, and I've put my arm out in front of him to put we were doing a fence, and I've put the fence paneling up in front of him, and he went to shoot the fence, but he shot my arm instead.
Yeah.
And we were looking around for about 5 minutes, wondering where the nail went, because like at first,
adrenaline rush, stuff like that. Yeah.
I didn't really know it was in there, so it didn't affect me. And he sort of looks at me and goes, "You're probably going to want to sit down, mate." I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "The nail's in your arm." And at this stage, I've only just got my new work clothes that day. Yeah. Put a brand new, nice work jacket on.
Yep.
I got to the hospital. They just cut the sleeve straight off my new jumper.
She was a singlet then.
Yep. And then I got on the green whistle. I love that thing. And then
it's not bad, is it?
She got the pliers out, the doctor, and she put the pliers on the nail and she wiggled it. And she went, "Does that hurt?"
Does that hurt? Did it go into the bone or?
Just missed it. But she's like, "Does that hurt?" And I'm there screaming and yelling. I'm thinking, like, would you not think that hurt?
No shit, it hurts.
And it was like a serrated nail, so it was like a screw.
Yeah.
So it sort of like
grabbed.
Yeah, it grabs on. Yeah. It grabbed onto my skin. And she pulled it out. And then she's like, "Well, what do you want to do with the sleeve for your jumper?" It's no fucking good now, is it?
No.
Might as well just throw it in the bin.
You gonna buy me a new one, honey?
Yeah, well, that's it. So that's one story. I don't know if I should.
No, that's fine.
Go on with any more.
Nah, best not.
No.
Otherwise, we'll be here all night, won't we?
Yeah, there's a few. We'll keep them for the other episodes.
Yeah, it'll keep them entertaining.
Mm.
Very nice. I do have a story if you do want to hear it. It's not much of a story. This is at the Health Hub, because I've been here for 7 years at the Health Hub. Last year, we had this labourer that was working for us. Well, we've had a couple of labourers, and they're all...
Yeah, well, at Voss, they do come and go.
Couple absolute units in the team. But we had this one who was... He was a good bloke, and he meant well, but he was an absolute idiot. Every time he wanted to call in sick to work, he'd write to the manager, he'd go, "Dear Lance, I will not be coming into work today because my son is sick and he has no one to..." It sounded like a robot. "He has no one to care for him. And after work, I have to go pick up a chainsaw from..." Wherever you pick up chainsaws. Where do you pick up chainsaws?
Some people are like that. They're sick, and then they'll just...
Think of a big excuse.
Yeah, they'll write up this big message. Just say you're sick, bro. Like,
yeah.
No one cares, especially at Voss.
Like, no big excuse.
If you're sick. There's no point coming to work and getting other people sick.
He'd tell you a story. He'd tell you what you're doing after work. He was doing after work. He had to drive out to Kings Meadows to pick up his chainsaw because it was getting a new blade on it. And exactly 4:37, he would arrive at Total Tools to pick up a grinder. On his way home, he would stop in for a beer at the Westbury Tavern, and he would be home at 6:06 on the dot to care for his son. Like, he was like an NPC, a robot,
AI.
pretty much. We've had a couple units work at Voss. We had this bloke, I'm not going to name names because I feel a bit bad naming names, but he'd tell you something, and he'd go, "Don't you say a word about that. Don't you say another thing." And he'd do the hand movements as well.
Oh.
Like, he'd get up, and he'd tell you something fucked, and he'd go, "Don't you say a thing."
What are we going to do this one?
What is it? Where are we? I don't have that. What is it?
It's a true or false, but we've renamed it with a twist.
That was the same one.
Ah, yeah.
Rightio. You got any more stories or anything?
Not for tonight.
Not for tonight. This is a little taster. It's probably a really rough episode, but you get better as you go, don't you?
Yeah. I'm pretty keen to get to the pub.
Pretty keen.
Yeah.
Big shout out to the Newstead
Newstead
pub.
pub.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the one.
Rightio, merch has dropped. As I said before, curveclothing.shop. Buy your limited edition jumpers. Get up.
Oh, do I have to?
Yep.
Chair was just getting comfy.
Well, won't be comfy at the pub, won't it?
I've really done this.
FOZZ'S Friday Night Podcast on the front. And then the plugs on the back.
Like before. And as I said before, go to curveclothing.shop. Get your limited edition FOZZ'S Friday Night merch and purchase some now. Only while stocks last. But if you are keen, we will drop some hats and stickers.
So let us know. Just let us know what you want. Give us recommendations and no doubt we'll do it.
Yeah, stories you want to hear on the podcast as well.
If you've got any stories or anything you'd like us to talk about, let us know.
We could open up an open line.
Yeah.
We can start doing live podcasts.
I think it would be pretty cool to...
Through Instagram.
I think it would be pretty cool to get some live calls on the podcast.
Yeah. Like
Just-
what they do on the radio and stuff
If
like
they've
that.
got any funny shit to say, we'll just get them on here and we'll talk to them about it and
Yeah.
or with them about it.
It's been a pretty basic podcast, though. Just trying to work your way in. Always the first one's going to be the toughest because you don't know what's going to happen.
That's right.
You just got to wing it, pretty much wing it.
But after a few episodes, we might get another guest in.
Yeah, for sure. Or we might get one in next episode. You don't know. Stay tuned and listen to this song. Big thank you to Foster Carter for publishing this song. It's called Thank You.
It is a very good song. Cheers.
She said that I'm breaking down. She said that I'm crazy now. The only thing crazy now is ignoring the signs and not breaking out. Wait, I wanna thank you now. I wanna say thank you now. I wanna say thank you. Thank you. You're feeling guilty, don't you? I know you're feeling guilty, don't you? Calling me crazy, she just filters through you. Only saying things that look good on you. Dream my thoughts and help me filter through you. Two of the ones that stay, man, I do this for you. I hope you're doing this for me. And the people that hate to do this for them. He said that I'm breaking down. He said that I'm crazy now. The only thing crazy now is ignoring the signs and not breaking out. Wait, I wanna thank you now. I wanna say thank you now. I wanna say thank you. Thank you. You're feeling different, don't you? I know you're feeling different, don't you? I flip my life and still in that hole too. My best advice, dig a deeper hole too. God saved my life, now I can pick a rose to feel my feet in, now I make my own shoes. If you ain't set the path to follow, you follow past someone else gon' go too. They say that I'm breaking now. They say that I'm crazy now. The only only thing crazy now is ignoring the signs and not breaking out. Wait, I wanna thank you now. I wanna say thank you now. I wanna say thank you. So thank you.